Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nayri, also known as Wedding Fashion Expert. This week, we are talking about do's and don'ts when it comes to celebrating with alcohol during your appointments when trying on wedding dresses. Before we dive into this week's topic, please be sure to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, drop me a line below, let me know if there's a particular video topic you'd like me to create a video on. I am here for you, guiding you along the way leading up to your special day. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. I am so honored that you have found me. I am, of course, a wedding fashion expert, stylist, buyer, wear so many different hats at LOVELLA Bridal, located in Los Angeles, California. For daily content, be sure to follow us on Instagram at LOVELLA Bridal, at LOVELLA Plus, and at Wedding Fashion Expert. Be sure to hit that follow button on TikTok as well, at LOVELLA Bridal and at Wedding Fashion Expert. I come from a family that loves to celebrate, and any excuse to celebrate, champagne bottles are being popped. It is a no-brainer. And while so many guests are so excited for the bride-to-be, people often show up with champagne in celebration of the events that are taking place. A few tips that I want to give you during this time and this process, just to keep in mind from years of experience, over a decade of doing this, some do's and don'ts that I want you to be aware of when you begin this process so that you have the best experience possible. As we all know, alcohol, everybody handles their alcohol differently. And when there is consumption in the beginning of an appointment, or even if you had brunch and you had mimosas prior to coming in store, or maybe you're enjoying Bloody Marys, whatever it is, you come in store, you've started a little bit of a pregame, you have friends that brought some champagne, and everyone's sort of sitting there sipping their champagne and enjoying this process. Not everybody handles alcohol well. In my experience, I have had bridesmaids get pretty rowdy, say things that they didn't mean that could be really hurtful to the bride potentially, and it doesn't create the most productive environment for you as the bride to be focused on the dress and having your entourage really being there for you. Last week, we spoke about who to bring to your appointment and things to keep in mind, and this is a little add-on to that of being mindful for this experience and knowing that if alcohol is happening on the front end of the appointment and you're sitting there and an hour goes by of continued sipping, the opinions get flowing, the conversations get flowing, and you're not really focused on what's happening. There's also people spilling champagne on dresses, which stain our inventory and really damage it. So a lot of stores actually won't even allow champagne to be consumed during your appointment because of this. Champagne stains fabrics horribly. Even if we get them cleaned, that dress is pretty much ruined. So because of that, stores will oftentimes not allow champagne to be opened while dresses are being tried on. And I personally recommend the toast and celebration after you've said yes to the dress. This keeps everybody sober, everyone really mindful of their words and thoughts, and also just you really clear-headed to be able to make a decision. The process, like I mentioned last week, could be really overwhelming. You could try 3 dresses on, and all of a sudden by the 3rd dress, you forgot what the first dress looked like. That happens all the time. And you might be thinking, how is that even possible? But it's just senses overload. There are so many thoughts and emotions that are happening. So it's overwhelming as it is with a sober mind. And then you throw alcohol into the mix with everybody else and on you. It's just going to really change the dynamic and the trajectory of the appointment and your dress search. So my recommendation is, after you've said yes to the dress, if the store that you're purchasing from allows it, at that point in time, you can do a toast and enjoy that moment together to really solidify the decision and the celebration of that moment. or head on over to a restaurant or a bar and enjoy the celebration there. But during the before and the process of the dress shopping, I really encourage you to limit any alcohol consumption for everybody involved and for the sake of you having a phenomenal experience and not ruining any inventory in the bridal store. I hope that you found this video helpful. Some of this may be very straightforward, but I've seen it happen, and I felt that this would be really valuable for all of you to just have a little bit more awareness of this and a little more strategy behind it so that you can guide your friends in how you want the alcohol to be consumed. For any questions or tips, drop me a comment below. I'm happy to assist. And for more videos and tips like these, please be sure to tune in every Wednesday, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I will see you in next week's video.